Surprise, motherfucker. What's up? This is your friendly neighborhood Venture Satanist. So this is part 3 of my video series on Story Now. So the last thing, maybe the last thing, I don't know, but the next thing you need, maybe it's the last, we'll see. We'll see if there's a part 4, is a foundational vibe, an underlying aesthetic that goes hand in hand or hand in tentacle or what have you with what I was talking about in part 2, and that is those 3 or 4 narrative points, those bullet points that create a cohesive and engaging narrative. So when you have those, you marry that to, like I said, an underlying aesthetic or a foundational vibe that kind of unifies everything and ties it all together. And this could be anything to like the struggle between good and evil, or cosmic powers. It could just be a reinforcement of the direction your campaign setting or one shot is going. Like it could be Gonzo, or Grimdark, or I don't know, the good guys always win, or like silly, ridiculous, post-apocalyptic, like mutant stuff, something like that. It can really be as big as you want. It could be as wide. It could be as narrow of a direction as you want. It just really depends on what kind of campaign setting, what kind of world, what kind of campaign you're going for. If you want something more humorous and lighthearted and whimsical, great. If you want something more serious and survival horror, that kind of thing, then there you go. But if you have that, and then you have those bullet points, that narrative keys to sort of drill down into what's going on in the session or the campaign. That's really all the story that you need. But you need something, because if you just have a bunch of random encounters and like even just a few bullet points of like what's going on in this area, what's happening in these caves or whatever, and then hope at the end that it creates in the retelling an actual story. That's, for me, that's really not enough. You're just kind of winging it when it comes to the living story, and that's just not gonna come on. That's just not satisfying. Just hoping that everything came together in such a way that you accidentally lucked into what I keep calling a cohesive, engaging narrative. It's something that looks and sounds and feels like a story. So yeah, I don't know if there's going to be a part 4, but I did my part 3s, my 3 parts. That's what I wanted to do. So now that you know what Story Now is, and you got your narrative bullet points, and you got your underlying vibe, now I think you're ready. So go out and game master like a fucking boss. Yeah, I'm not sure if RPG Pundit is going to watch this or comment on it. But it's really for anybody to comment, to create a dialogue, to go back and forth. If you have questions, awesome. I will try to answer them. If you just want to talk about story now, or storytelling, or story gaming, or more traditional game mastering, or story before, or story after, let's do it. Comment down below.